and you start to feel the sense of inclusiveness, everything dancing inside of the beingness somehow, including your body. So you no longer really feel like you're your body. The more you practice this, you see that everything is your body. Basically, this whole thing is your body. You just thought it was inside the nervous system, but it's not. It's all part of it. That's also where love begins to come from. And you can actually feel inside the nervous system of other people. You can scan them for diseases, and you can just start to feel and see things the more you practice this. Because it actually is your body. There's no limitation to that. But if you always locate yourself here, you're not going to have that expansion. You're not going to have that sense of warmth, of oneness, of sort of oceanic, wave-like presence. You can never have that from the body point of view. If you do, it's always going to be egoic, it's always going to be owned, it's always going to be claimed, as long as you project the I feeling into the body as a small portion of the entire painting of the universe. Then for as long as you do that, it doesn't matter how spiritual your experiences are, from that sense of I am the body, it's always going to be polluted, it's always going to be a fetish, it's never going to be a pure spiritual offering. You know, we're talking about like the tantric kind of things, for example, where that becomes very obvious, where it can be a very pure thing, but it can also be very sort of polluted, like where the pleasure gets polluted, or any field, but that's just one where it's like mixed in with spirituality and the spiritual ego and like the glorification and like I just want that. So it's a good example to use, but that's all because it's still experienced from the point of view of I'm the body. That assumption has not yet been annihilated. It's not yet been seen through. It's not yet been let go of. But if you give also your sexual experiences, pleasurable experiences, meditative experiences, away to the I am, you realize, oh, the body meditating because it feels it wants to or needs to actually also happens inside the I am. So somehow, the me that I thought I was is sitting down in a particular posture to realize the I amness inside of which the meditator is meditating, trying to realize that inside of which it's already happening. If you don't project the sense of me into the body to begin with, but you let it be free or out there, then the sense of oneness begins to emerge, and that is meditation. Then you just maintain awareness of that I am, which cannot be pinpointed to be here or there or everywhere or nowhere. It's that point inside of which all locations occur. All possibilities occur due to consciousness. All experience occurs inside of consciousness. It's that simple. And you can realize it now. You can feel it. You can be it. And you can do that while you're walking around. And if it feels like you're sort of shifting into weird states or whatever, then don't do it while you're walking around on a busy street, or don't do it if you're driving. Use common sense. But my experience has been that this has been a very clean experience, and I'm more aware, even though I'm not aware as I usually would be. Let's say the normal state is I am walking and I'm paying attention to walking. And maybe I'm walking barefoot somewhere in India and there's like thorns and stuff. So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm the thinker, I'm the doer. I'm like registering from my point of view that there's a thorn over there. So I'm going to put it right there. I'm the doer of that. What I've noticed, but try it out for yourself using common sense. Don't do it in the most dangerous, physically chaotic situations. Do it in peaceful, safe situations. What I found is that when I quote-unquote zoom out and give this back to the I am, realize that it's the I am that's creating all this, suddenly my body just goes however it goes. I'm not even really aware of the body because I'm aware of the I am that's aware of the body. So I'm right here. So my awareness is expanded beyond its regular point, and I'm aware of the root. I'm maintaining awareness of the beingness inside of which the walking is projected and is being experienced. Somehow, everything works perfectly. Somehow, everything flows perfectly in that state. And I notice that when I'm thinking again as a body, as a mirror, that's when I make mistakes, more so. And there's just a certain flow and intelligence that happens. Another way in which I notice this is like doing yoga. If I do yoga as a body, and let's say it's a pose where you're like balancing on one foot or something like that, you're like this because you're the body, because you're the doer of it. Whereas if you then start to focus on the beingness which experiences the body, then suddenly the body just balances itself. You don't have to do anything. There's no control. It's the beingness that's completely stable, which is what yoga has a method into. You'll notice this with everything that you do. Just give it back to God, and all is fine. Do the same with your emotions. Don't own them, because then they're your problem. Don't own them, because then they become your responsibility. They become your karma. They become your process. You're going to move through these healing phases anyway. The body, the emotions, they're going to unravel anyway. The more you give it up to God, the more you have faith and surrender, and don't think anything about your emotions. Don't come to conclusions about yourself and other people. Just give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up. Keep giving it to the I am. It's the I am that's experiencing the emotions, not you, unless you say that's you. Technically, if you observe it objectively, it is the consciousness of which appears to the faithlessness of you. Somehow magically this consciousness appears to you. You just projected yourself all the way into the dream inside the dreamer. But technically, you are aware of the one who's experiencing everything. So don't project yourself inside of that dream, inside of a little container of that painting, and then say that everything happens to you. That's the big mistake of body identification.